Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow, and I 1000% appreciate it. Let's get into it. This is going to be a general collective energy reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not every reading is going to resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this collective energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? Right off the bat, you got people snitching on themselves here. It's like these people can't decide whether you're the aggressor or you're the pushover here. It's like people are telling different stories of you that aren't adding up, because you know that's usually what a bully try to do. They try to use reaction abuse here. They would bully you, and then once you react, hey, this person hit me, they're starting with me, like type of energy, but they're not able to get you to hit back here. So it's like, they're like, that's because you don't defend yourself. You don't stand up for yourself. Of course, people are going to do this, do that. And then people are like, what are you even talking about when it comes to the collective? Like, you guys might be off enjoying your life, minding your business, but you're forcing a lot of people to grow the hell up here. You're forcing people to face their own demons and mature, because like these people, like, they feel ashamed for starting stuff with you. It's like they expected you to kind of like unravel so they could say, look, this collective sensitive. It's like nothing they say about you is true. People are looking over you because they keep directing people to your page or giving you this attention. Somebody hates how much clout they gave you here. And not only that, it's like this is they got a superiority complex. A lot of bullies, and this is given a feminine energy or a group of feminines trying to come against you, trying to like calculate, predict your life, or they might be trying to downplay any sort of trauma you went through, any sort of tragedy you went through. They want to blame you for it here, but it's just not adding up. That's all I'm hearing is like, it's not adding up. The math isn't mathing here. So these people are downright telling people, I guess maybe to compete with your authenticity. Yeah, I did that to the collective. Like, oh, I'm gonna piss them off. I'm gonna do that. Da, 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 da. And then people are like, why would you do that? Because they don't know how to stand up for themselves. So this is what's gonna happen and da, 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 in the real world. Da, da, da. And they're like, wait, so you're the factor in the real world. You're the bully. Like, here, this person wants to be the drama so bad. It's like, am I the drama? And it's like, no, you're not Cardi B. You don't have talent. You're not the drama here. You don't know how to be an entertainer, because it's like they throw rocks and they hide their hands. And it's like they don't know the right type of controversy to bring up here. And somebody also, they could see that they are trying to start controversy to get attention with somebody they feel like was least likely to hit them back. And you guys don't have to. You guys got other things to do in life here, but let's call on, yep, unbothered in reverse. So if somebody wants you to be bothered here, or somebody's trying to act unbothered by the drama that they started, and the amount of people that are going against them, I feel like, yo, they're getting karma and getting heat, but they can't act unbothered, especially if this was involving, like, I don't know, like somebody not gonna be able to see their kids anymore. That's just coming out here. Somebody, either they don't spend no time with their kids, or they're not gonna be able to see their kids here. Or somebody is feeling like, people are basically, they can see that the stories told about you as opposed to who you really are aren't adding up. They're like two different stories here. They're two different things. And people are like, yeah, the collective doesn't seem like the type. We got kissing ass in reverse. That came out yesterday. Scarcity tactics. Somebody felt like there couldn't be two stars there. They felt like they had to start drama with you so that they could prove that they were the star. They were the controversial one. Some of you guys might be naturally controversial, and people might be like, "Oh, the collective this, the collective that, the collective just say random shit, the collective blah 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 blah," and it's like they wanted those compliments. No, you're not. You're not cool. I'm cool. I'm gonna knock the collective down, and then I'm gonna act like the collective. You know, like type of energy, and people are telling them to get their own swag here. Like, they're snitching on themselves. Divine, please tell me more. I also feel like nobody can touch you right now. Nobody could get to you. Nobody could threaten you. Somebody wants you to be under a state of fear so bad. They want you to be under a state of fear. You could have a male here, though, that is practicing witchcraft on you. You could have a male that you guys were in a relationship. They felt like they had some sort of control over you before, so they feel like you can't undo that control. You can't do this, can't do that, can't blah 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 blah. You're off doing what the hell you want here, and they can't stand it. It's like somebody's trying to hex you to bring you back to them. This energy is so strange. Yeah, shine in reverse. Somebody is definitely trying to reverse your shine here. Whatever they could do, whether they want you to like, they can't reverse your shine. They want you to be ugly so bad. They want you to be talentless, ugly, depressed. Like, it's like they do not want you to have any sort of light in you because they feel like they could own you if you guys didn't have some sort of light in you. And then you got toxic feminines trying to lead you back into this unhealthy relationship, saying that all you got to do is put your foot down, like stand up for yourself, do this, do that. Like they're trying to figure out what your weak spots are rather than figuring out somebody's crying because they're all forced to be full grown adults. Instead of trying to figure out what your weak spots are, they would have had to figure out what your strengths are and then help you with those strengths there, or just formulate a normal relationship. It's not that hard to treat people right here, and this is what's popping up. Nobody had any reason to mistreat you or treat you bad. I left all of that stuff on my counter. Hold on, let me clear it. We don't need no free advertisements. You don't need to see my edge control, my hot comb. Divine, please tell me more. Yeah, we got happiness hater coming out here. Somebody cannot stand your happiness. They want you so bothered so bad, but you guys are so unbothered. You don't got no energy of like You don't got no energy of being bothered in you. Ain't no botheredness in you, but they hate on your happiness and your contentment here. I feel like some of you guys, this has been longer than a year since you've seen this person, and people are like, let it go. Like, let it go. You're never going to see the collective again. You're never going to this. You're never going to that. Um, I don't know. Somebody felt like this could also be like some dead end job that wants you back now that you're free here. And like with the ass kissing in reverse, it's like they're like, okay, like all you gotta do is stop being nice, just come back here and blah 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 blah. They could have been a manager if you were a bitch, bitch if you were a bitch. You could have been the manager here. But since you want to be kind and nice and blah, 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 they want to say, like, or maybe you didn't kiss ass enough here. Like, there's something in you where you guys are the CEO. You're not the manager. You were meant to be a CEO. You're the CEO of your own life. A lot of you guys are running shit entirely on your own and don't gotta rely on anybody else. Except for you guys do got help. You got lovers coming in. You got people that want to help you secure a good life here. There's like good spirits in the air surrounding you, and people can feel that because they didn't want you to have that type of thing. Seeing you and other adults get along without the bullshit is making them want to drop the bullshit. Some of these people didn't even get a chance to see the world here. It's like they wasted their lives, they wasted their energy. Now you're making people want to get up, get out, and do something. What is it? Get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the world sit and pass you by. You better get up and get out and get something. because you and I got to do for you and I. It's like, and that's at the end of the story, you and I got to do for you and I. So it's like the spirit in this person energy is you better get up, get out, and do something. Yeah, people are telling them they gotta find something to do in life here. Other than, yeah, we got rejected coming out here under ass kissing. So maybe you rejected this person ass kissing, or somebody is saying you got rejected because of your kindness, your ass kissing. You don't have to be nice. Somebody wants you to be mean to like convey more confidence, but that's just not who you are. You guys don't walk around like a bitch with 10 toes down. Some of you guys do. If you do, like, maybe this reading isn't for you, or people just, I feel like a lot of you people are, they don't understand that people are different. It's like these people, a lot of bitches have superiority complexes, and they try to like, they micromanage everything another female does just to feel um hit a superiority and whatnot. So I don't feel like you guys did anything wrong. Some of you guys just might have walked away from a situation that wasn't worth fighting for here. And now people are saying, oh, it's because the collective was, how was they a pushover? Like, like everybody should just respect people's boundaries and whatnot. And they hate that about you. No, everybody shouldn't respect people because they love calling people a pushover, but they don't like being exposed for being a bully here. Because for somebody to be a pushover, who pushed that person over? And the person who pushed that person over is the person that's in the wrong here. I feel like some people are going against your bullies because you had to walk away because it was too many people. And that's another thing. People wanted you to get up and fight so that they could outnumber you, so that they could erode your boundaries, so that they could debate you, so that they could try to like put you in situations. It's like somebody had a whole idea of like what you were going to be, how you were going to act, how they were going to treat you, and whatnot. And it's not coming off. Somebody also cannot stand your voice here. Like they're like, your voice is so like, attractive. If you guys had any sort of plastic surgery or something, it's like they feel like they could do magic to reverse the confidence you had in your plastic surgery. Some of you guys could have had your teeth done, or you guys could have had a lisp. You could have something to your jaw, did like braces, something coming out here where your voice sounds good. And like, maybe before you had a little lisp, and now they want you to get that back. They want you to not be able to talk as good. Or some of you guys are considering having that type of surgery. It's fair to say, look into it. There's different things that people could do here. I remember I had like an overgrowth and they took out a couple of teeth here. Yeah, they took out some of the teeth ahead of my wisdom teeth, and then they let my bottom wisdom teeth grow in. They took out like four top teeth here. I took out four teeth up top, and then they let my bottom wisdom teeth grow in so that it could align my jaw more, so that I didn't have much of a lisp and whatnot. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. And somebody might be envious of that if you guys got your teeth done, because I'm hearing Cardi B got a bag and fix my teeth. Like, this is Cardi B. Somebody is wishing you ain't fixed your teeth. They might be jealous of your smile. We got girl fight here in reverse though. This bitch ain't gonna fight you, and they're afraid to fight you, and they feel like you guys won't fight them. And this is another thing, they're snitching on themselves because they're not coming at you directly. So it's like somebody's saying that you're afraid to face drama, but they're not giving any drama to you. It's like this person might be hiding behind fake accounts, saying little things like, oh, I don't like the way you sound. Like you say, if you like me, since I got my tummy tuck, there's been comments about, are you pregnant? Oh, it's giving pregnancy vibes. I'm like, bitch, that don't hurt me because my stomach flat as a board. Stiff as, what is it? Light as a feather, stiff as a board. My stomach flat and my waist is extreme. Like, like if I, and I don't even show off my body that much on this channel. I'm like, I might got a little bit of arms, but still, that's mostly loose skin, and it's mostly at the top where they left it from my lipo. I'm like, one more round of J plasma, I'm good. coming out here. And then even if I did look pregnant, I'm not somebody that's going to be sad about that. Oh my God, you're calling me fat. And bitch, I know I'm fat and I'm cute. The cutest chubs alive. You bitch look like a cherub. I'm a Sagittarius. Either way, Devon, please tell me more. I feel like same thing with you. They can't make you insecure about like who you used to be, like trying to bring up old stuff here. Like, it's like a crowd of people or a group of people that just want to put negativity on you, but it's somebody that's sick of them. It's like, and they want to leave that crowd. It's like maybe they want you back. Somebody's, yeah, they're threatened and intimidated by your shine, or somebody wants to make you feel too threatened to shine here. These are some of those dumb people who, if you had this, then you don't deserve. People can do what the fuck they want. It's like people don't live for you. I hate people that try to think people live for you. There's certain things that people shouldn't do, and that's hurting other people, hurting women, children, anybody, hurting anybody else. And that's about it. You shouldn't hurt, you shouldn't lie, cheat, steal. Maybe sometimes you gotta lie to get a job. So there's flexibility in that. If you lying to get coochie, I feel like you're a bad person, you're desperate, you're dirty, you're dusty, you can't pull people naturally. Same thing, vice versa here. Of course, you shouldn't cheat on your husband. But we all know the basic rules. So then once people start trying to nickel and dime and put things under a microscope for people that's not their business, for put people under put people under a microscope for things that aren't their business, it's like, nah, you gotta cut it here. Somebody's mad that you're still happy. You're still happy though. You still get to go on. You get to live your life, and you living your life is like it's like exposing them. It's exposing these losers. It's exposing everything they thought and felt about you. Ignoring, told you, you're ignoring these people. You're unbothered, and these people won't come at you directly. Somebody hates your happiness, and they're trying to think of the perfect thing to say to ruin your day. They can't ruin your day. Like, imagine calling me pregnant, and I'm apartment shopping in Europe right now, and I get to live my life pretty much how I want to, thanks to you guys and me for showing up, and and me working hard for those few months I was off the channel. I had my regular job so I could save up, then I could reignite. I'm like, wait, I did math right here. I'm like, I'm about to get out the hood real quickly. Like, if I do my math right, like yeah, I'm like, get out the hood. You think I would be worried about somebody like trying to call me anything fat, ugly, dirty, crusty, dusty, whatever? Only thing I was worried about is street harassment getting to a all time high, and motherfuckers just getting desperate. And it's not just me. It's other people. If you look that up on TikTok or something, like New York street harassment and all of this crap, and people are fighting that they don't want these videos released because it's making Black and Hispanic men look bad, because most of the assailants aren't white. Most of the people who intimidate women, bully them, push past them, and whatnot. And then you got dumb bitches. You gotta just be on your own. Well, maybe if that 12-year-old girl wasn't walking to school by herself, we should live in a world where a 12-year-old girl can walk to her local school. She should be able to go to the grocery store, get her nails done, be in town with her friends or her older cousin without some perv trying to flash her or do some weird ish, like, to like ruin people's life. And then it's like they take up more for the criminals than they do to people who are committing these acts. I'm like, I lost respect for New York. I'll spit on that town. I'm like, I'll never come back. And even to get my shit, I ain't coming back. I'm like, I'll send some expat movers because they'll pick your shit up for you, drop it right off at your apartment in Europe, even though there's stuff coming down here too. But like, I feel like you guys are, for the most part, you're ignoring the drama. You figured your way out of the situation instead of staying around a bunch of people trying to fight, trying to put on. They got crying over you in reverse. Somebody wants to stop crying over you. but they feel like the only way they could do it is by making something right with you. I feel like somebody went against you with these other bullies here, or they just viewed you in a negative light that isn't you. A lot of this negativity they try to put on you, it's not you. Divine, just tell me more. What's going on in this collection? Clout Hungry in Reverse is coming out under Girl Fight here. Okay, yeah. People are seeing who really does and says what for attention. A lot of you guys, you do your hair, you do your makeup, and people are like, oh, is that for a guy? Not to get attention or blah, 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 blah. And then they're realizing these people do negative shit like bully other people, talk down about people. Some of these people, and I'm nothing against it, but somebody here could have been like, a natal born woman dressed feminine, but they're claiming like they're non binary, they're this, they're that. And people are saying, like, all right, they're snitching on themselves. Whatever this person is saying about you, people are clearly saying it's them. They're like, this one does this for attention. Somebody could have committed an armed robbery or did like some weird ish just to get attention here. It's like they whatever they did, like they did a lot of shit just to get attention. This is like the type of person that would steal clothes from their mom and like give it to a popular girl. Like, all right, I sit here, I remember my little sister did that. She stole my mom last eighth her eighth of marijuana because my mom could she had cancer and whatnot, and she didn't have an appetite unless she smoked, and we were all gonna smoke it together. I'm like, why would you? She stole it and then smoked it with her friends, told a bunch of lies on us, and this person's that, and da 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 da. I'm like, oh, I hate a wannabe cool ass bitch. I'm like, I'll spit on her grave. That's another thing. I'm like, it's just a lot of things people I don't have respect for here. Because once you see the inner workings of people, it's like, and I feel like same thing with hair. These people are snitching on themselves because they could see the inner workings of this person versus that person. Like, versus you who just live your life. You're starting to look pretty damn normal here. You and these people are starting to look like losers, like just straight up losers. And I feel like there's people who want to show you a lot of delayed love coming out here. We got the cop blocking here. Somebody is blocking any sort of threats, or the divine is blocking any sort of threats. Caught a case in reverse. Somebody wanted to give you a STD or send somebody towards you to give you a STD. A lot of you guys are not open like that. Somebody could have lied and said you would sleep with anybody. They had people coming at you and you ain't sleep with nobody here. And it's like, I thought you said the collective was a freak. They was this, they were that. How come here? What? Do I got to pay them money? Do I got to give them this? Do I got to give them that? Like, what I got to do? And then people are like, oh, no, I just said that because. And then it's like, whoa, so you a liar. Because, like, that's be the funniest thing about a woman trying to call another woman a hoe, a freak, too open and all of this stuff is that a lot of men are going to check into that. Oh, she a hoe? Like, I'm gonna follow her. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna like. And then they're like, wait, she's not a hoe. She's not looking for my attention. Like, why you send me over there and it's a desert? Carla's coming out here in reverse. Some of you guys are about to get a car, get a vehicle here. Running is coming out here in reverse. People went from saying you were running to realizing that you're building a good life, a smart life here. You guys aren't worried about anything anyone said or did here. I feel like you got people up in arms over you. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.